will show you the skills necessary to succeed. There are 12. 12, that's it. How long will it take you to learn a dozen? Not long. We're going to start with the two biggest. Lead generation is a skill, and lead conversion is a skill. If you learned those two skills and mastered them, you'd be unstoppable.
Not only did he stress ways for us to improve our profitability and our business, he gave us the 7 key areas to work on to do that, and he also gave us a lot of mental tips to make it easier for us to focus on what we need to do.
I knew that he was teaching from his experience, and if you want to get anywhere, I realize in life that you need to find somebody who's done it and do what they say. So I've come to this seminar and it's been extraordinary. I'm excited to go home and make the next year a success.
So if you're a single agent army, I'll show you how to become more powerful and dominant in your marketplace, how to attract buyers and sellers. If you are a small, lean, efficient team, some of you are thinking about hiring an assistant, we'll talk about that. But we have to walk before we run. I'll talk about some big team strategies. Okay, to sell 400 homes a year, you had a team. We are going to show you how to increase your income, your net income, net, not gross, net, by 200%, 300%, 400%, 1,000%. So somebody's making $20,000 a year in net income, it's real easy for me to get you to 100. Very easy. So that's 5 times, 500% increase in productivity. If you're already doing $1 million a year in GCI, that's not difficult either. We can probably get you to $2 million. That's 100% increase in income. So regardless of where you are, you're in for some big growth.
I loved this seminar. And this is not the first seminar I've been to. I've been to other seminars. He gave 110%. He didn't leave anything out. He didn't give teasers and then try to upsell you to come to something else to learn the meat of it. He gave you everything, and it was just amazing.
I learned a tremendous amount of new marketing ideas for my business and how to grow the business to over 100 transactions a year.
Thanks to Brian, he has been a great mentor and a great coach, and have really enjoyed the experience, and it's really increasing the amount of money I make every year.
If you believe you can, or you believe you can't, you're right. We're going to talk about beliefs, right? You got to have a winning psychology. You got to believe you can. You got to make that decision, because decisions change your life. We're all doing things that we shouldn't be doing. And if someone could care enough about you to say, don't do that, it's a waste of time. Could you follow instruction and go, okay, I'll spend my time somewhere else, because you only have 24 hours in the day. But most importantly, I'm going to show you why it works and why it doesn't. Okay? I'm not just going to give you a fish, I'm going to teach you how to fish.
Learned a lot about not just real estate, but life skills in general. Got some great new techniques to implement to help grow my business when I get back home. And really enjoyed the guest speakers, both Bob Shank and Herb Cohen were awesome. And of course, Brian Moses was just wonderful.
I absolutely got some amazing information from this as far as phenomenal marketing and negotiating skills. I would recommend this to anybody. It was absolutely life-changing, and I cannot wait to come back next year.
Last year, my students made between $250,000 and $2 million. That's impressive. Everybody that I work with, their business has gone up. Everybody. I don't know another coach in the planet that can say that. Because I don't work with hundreds and thousands of people hoping that they change. I care. And you know, there's an old saying, people don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. My standard, if you work with me, you don't have to be a coaching student. If you're working with me this weekend, my standard for you is your business needs to go up. That's my standard.
It was absolutely the most amazing training event that I've been to, and I've been licensed for 20 years. If you've got any hesitation at all, go.
And I just wanted to say thanks, Brian. This was an absolutely fantastic event. They get better and better every year. Listening to Herb Cohen talk about negotiations was an absolute huge score. It was great having everybody here, the mastermind, the networking, catching up, and as always, the content that you bring is just so overwhelming and fantastic. I'm looking forward to getting back home, implementing a few things to get started, putting a plan together for the rest of the year, and then kicking it off even bigger next year in San Diego.